We could rate your Faire account. When we perform our audits on brands' Faire accounts, we rate each account based on a whole bunch of different factors and provide the brand with an optimization score. As a result, these brands can understand exactly where they currently sit with their Faire account and where we could help them get to. So by now we've audited hundreds of Faire accounts and we have seen it all, the good, the bad and the ugly. And you can learn a lot from this, so listen in as I take you through some of the best and worst accounts that I have seen. Hi everyone, Lucy here from Candid Founders. We help brands grow on Faire. If you need help with your account and want an audit, book in a discovery call today at candidfounders.com. In this video, I'm going to take you through some of the best and worst Faire accounts that I have seen. I won't show you their actual accounts or name and shame anyone, that would be unfair, but I will talk you through what we have seen and learned from various accounts, all the way from a shadow banned account through to a multi-million-dollar Faire account. So let's dive in. Should we start with the worst ones? I think I will, because then I can finish on the good ones and you know what you have to aspire to. Okay, so the worst accounts, you can actually learn so much from them because naturally we have reasons for why they are bad and what you can actually do to improve on them. So we have actually seen completely shadow banned accounts. They seem to be completely dead for some reason. They may have even been doing well in the past, so we have a lot of complaints of brands that used to be doing well on Faire and then suddenly their sales just drop off a cliff. Now we don't always know exactly why this happens, but we do have a few theories depending on what's going on in that account. If you pause your shop using holiday mode, it's very hard to recover an account after that. I've actually done a separate video on how to take a holiday without actually pausing your account, so I'll link you to that. If you go against any of Faire's policies, or if you lose top shop status because some of your metrics are just bottoming out, you can actually have marketing tools removed, or it will just generally affect the performance of your account. Sometimes it's just that the account was really neglected, so maybe it's something that slipped off the bottom of your to-do list, and it can actually be really hard to come back from that. The more you engage with Faire as a platform and with its tools, the more engagement and sales you're likely to get back. Faire's algorithm actually has a massive ego. It loves being used. So naturally it is favoring brands that is bringing in retailers, using the tools and, spending money on paid ads. If you think you might have been shadow banned, actually consider applying for a brand new account. We've done this with a few clients before where they're just not getting any traction on their account, and it has been better off for them to apply for a new account and grow that rather than try and bring that old account back. Do use our referral link that I've added below because it can help you get access faster. The non-SEO optimized accounts can also look really bad. We preach about SEO optimizing your account a lot because it actually is super important. Faire is a search algorithm. It works on keywords. If you haven't optimized your account or done any SEO, you are doing you and your brand a disservice. Also, another pet hate, and I think an easy one to clear up, is please do not put SKUs in your product titles or any kind of codes. It looks terrible. These are retailers, so real humans actually read in your account and your product titles, and SKUs and codes mean nothing to them. You've actually got a separate area on Faire for you to put your SKU in, so please don't put it in your product titles. Bad imagery is another one. So these are definitely some of the worst accounts we've seen because retailers are super visual people. These are shop owners and merchandisers at heart. They are thinking about how your product will fit into their beautiful store that they have curated themselves. So bad imagery will immediately turn them around. High traffic and a low conversion rate is usually what we see when we've got bad imagery on an account. And also Faire is such a competitive marketplace now. There's some really beautiful brands with amazing imagery on there. So bad images just won't cut it. Small catalogs is another one that it is really tough to grow. They might not necessarily have a bad account. In fact, they could have actually done quite a lot of optimization on the account. Generally, the accounts that we're seeing grow faster are the ones with bigger product catalogs and also the ability to regularly add products. It is hard to be a wholesale business with a tiny range. I've actually done a separate video that I'll link you to on this. I take you through why growing your catalog range is so important and how you can actually do this on Faire and expand out your listings if you can't quickly add new products to your account. Inconsistent emails, especially from a visual point of view. I've actually been in an account where I've pulled all the various different emails, put them side by side, and they literally could have been sent by 5 different brands. You need to have consistent branding across your emails. Keep it simple. You want a color palette, a logo, and some fonts, and stick to those. You don't need a super designed email, but you do need to get the basics right. And this really goes for any brand architecture you're creating across your ecosystem. All right, now, so let's do the good accounts, because wow, there are some incredible accounts out there. Faire is now the biggest B2B marketplace in the world, and there are some brands on there absolutely killing it. So take this as an amazing sign. There is a huge opportunity for you and your brand to grow. You can rinse and repeat what some of the best brands are doing and see growth. If you don't have the bandwidth to do this for your own account and you think you're missing out on some serious potential for your brand, drop us an email at hello@candidfounders.com and we can help you grow your account for you. So the good accounts we've seen have a few similarities across the board. They tend to have a larger product range, and they also are able to regularly add products to their account. They have consistent, really high quality branding and images. When you look at their product listings in particular, they have really high quality flat lay studio photos, lifestyle photos, and they even utilize videos and GIFs. They they have hundreds and sometimes even thousands, depending on the size of the account, 5-star reviews. Getting reviews on your account is really, really important. It builds trust with new retailers who've not come across your brand before, and the algorithm really favors accounts that are doing well from a review point of view. These brands also have super short lead times, so it is hard to grow an account that has a really, really long lead time. And I know it's not always possible to shorten that down depending on your brand and what you're doing. I know there's brands out there that do handmade, but if you are able to influence your lead time, please do try and shorten it. Retailers generally are really busy people and can also be impatient. Also, because they're so busy, they don't necessarily read what the lead time is, so they might place an order expecting the order to come next week. Because there's so many different brands and different lead times, they might not actually read it all, and then they come to you chasing their order. So even though it's within the lead time, they might then cancel their order because they were expecting it sooner. So yeah, sorry about that. That's the prime effect. Everyone's kind of expecting their orders ASAP. You can still grow on a longer lead time. We always say under promise and over deliver, but if you do have any influence on your lead time and shortening that, please have a look at it. Regular uploads and optimizations to the account are something we also see really good brands do. Again, this is where our team comes in, because we're able to consistently make those optimizations from an SEO point of view, sending emails once a week, sending messages daily, refreshing the account and engaging consistently and persistently, even uploading new products regularly. It all helps a brand account to grow. Good accounts also use all of Faire's features. So they have a brand video, they have videos on their product listings, they put money behind paid ads, they have top shop status, they email, they message, they upload leads. The platform has a bit of an ego, I'm not gonna lie, so it really likes to be used. It just wants love. And the general goal for Faire as a company is to bring new retailers in. So if you're bringing new retailers in for your brand as well, the platform is going to reward you. If you want us to pop the hood on your account and perform an audit, book a discovery call at candidfounders.com, and we can give you an optimization score and make suggestions for your next steps for growth. Have you seen any really good Faire accounts that you admire or aspire to be like? If you haven't even looked at other people's accounts, I actually really recommend doing this. So you can sign up for a retailer account or just have a look at Faire on incognito browser and just have a look around. Pick brands that you admire and aspire to be like, see what they do, and use that as inspiration to improve your own account. If you've got any questions about anything I mentioned in this video or about Faire in general, please drop them in the comments. I always get back to everyone. Subscribe to our channel to get more content that will help you thrive on Faire, and I'll see you in the next video.